Welcome to another Personality Inventory Mockumentary Production.
Any of the things that he was saying about them. However, what I will say is I don't look into anyone that I'm interacting with, so I don't know. And it is, I guess, smart to, if you're getting into a business relationship with someone, to maybe do a little background just to make sure people are on the up and up and things of that. So I'm not saying he is saying things that are correct or incorrect about the people he's mentioning. I don't know. For me, I think that it is more of a in the moment, you know, I sort of explained what I thought the motivations were.
You say it's a little bit too much. You were laying on him, Snaps.
I want to be a blood sport debater, Daddy Trump. I'm begging.
He's thinking, though. But what Paul said is not wrong. You know, I mean, the money is more of a motivation factor than.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, because no. Oh, depends on what you want.
It is. What do you mean no?
Well, no, the fact that he's admitting it is not wrong.
Bro.
What do you mean? There you go. You're doing it now.
Yeah, I know.
This is why you're untrustworthy. Depends on what you want.
Yeah, I'm untrustworthy. Okay.
So because you want money like everybody does, we're gonna sacrifice the truth and what's right to get it.
You're not gonna just keep on like talking until like.
How can you not see that? What am I missing here? How do you not see that and understand that?
How does he not see it's a business?
You act like this is like life or death at this moment or something. This shit's crazy.
I didn't have a mama growing up, so I am easily triggered.
Man.
I know, nothing matters. No one cares.
I didn't say that, but like,
is it wrong?
Well, shut up, bro. God damn, annoying. Man. The point is, I was gonna say is, it depends on what you want. For sure, it is important to you then. But in this, you didn't let me finish because you're running your mouth. In the grand scheme of things, yes, it is wrong. Because doing what is right, love, and doing all that good stuff is better than wealth.
I'm the potentially famous one. Why? I'm the god of all media.
It's more valuable, right? For sure, but that's what I'm saying. I'm being a realist, a pragmatist in the sense that it matters to what you want, bro.
A good
but in
name
the end,
is
yes,
better
there's only
than,
one thing that. Go ahead.
A good name is better than riches and gold. That's in the Bible, so you're right there. And obviously, you have to plan and prepare your different harvests and shit, which would be money. That you got to do both.
Right.
My father is a published author, but as a heroin junkie, I am the potentially famous one.
Is love quiet, non-confrontational, polite? Is that what love is?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
It could be tough love, like beat your ass so you don't get in trouble.
It could be.
Isn't love supposed to be honesty, truth?
I think so.
Isn't that what love really is?
I think so.
So if my son or my daughter or whatever is fucking up their life, shooting up heroin or whatever, I'm supposed to say, "Oh, it's okay." I get what you're doing.
Of course, you can do. You don't want to be an enabler. Tough love, like kick their ass, try to get them to stop. But in the end, they gotta want to stop for themselves.
Yeah, but it's like blood sport debating, preaching moral outrage for righteousness and projection for truth.
This is kind of a tricky question, though, because it deals with.
I don't know. Why don't you go ahead?
Sorry, the word truth. There's an old saying, right? Truth hurts. So the minute any kind of truth comes out to many of these people, I won't mention any names, they get very triggered. They get very oppositional, very defiant, very unable to accept any sort of, because the triggering is too strong for them. So they're not willing to accept the love.
I'm glad.
Oh no, that's you.
I gotta defend Paul here. I gotta defend Paul here when he says is it wrong or not wrong.
Wait, Joe saying something. Hold on, bro. Like, damn, niggas. Like, go ahead, Joe.
Thank you. I was saying I'm glad I'm hopped up here today.
Paul,
You made it worth my day to hop up here today, but you making the truth and love connection there.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, he said absolutely nothing.
So
The word is
no, you don't say that.
Nothing.
No, we're not gonna do that. Like just this like throwing what he said in the trash. He's
just because I'm not glazing. So I get heat for not glazing.
He's close signing, and you just throw it under the bus. I'm not gonna let you do that.
No, I'm saying he said something that had nothing to do with anything. I've always pointed out.
It did. Okay, I disagree, but go ahead.
My whole thing.
If you don't white knight for daddy, then you don't really say anything. He didn't say anything.
That's you.
It's a tricky question. I see what Paul's saying, because think of this. I know for a fact people like Paul and even yourself in the future, I warned you about this when we had a private conversation. I said, when you start to get more successful, you will have pogos and other entities come into play, and then we get to see where you're at. And when I told him there's good cop, good pogos, bad pogos, I see where Paul's, because imagine if Paul sold out, played the fucking mainstream media game, did the connections, cuts like you, whatever, and did that. And that's what I'm saying. Some of us take a sacrifice to not be sellout.
My friend the heroin junkie and I are both successful. We're good pogos. The irony, huh?
And whether I like the guy or not, Rob is admitting he's okay to be in a sellout for money and pogo optics. Like, there's no diss around that. Whereas I could look at others and say, I've seen Paul enslaved, tempted, and he's never done that. He didn't go that route. And you too, and others out there. It doesn't mean we can't communicate, doesn't mean we can't defend them, doesn't mean we can't work with them. But when you have this type of loyalty in a business manner, you could see where it's coming from. So yeah, it's sellout optics to me.
All hail the great white gorilla, god of all media. Eat shit and die.
Going back to what Lou Bass was saying is what is love, and is like according to the Bible in 1 Corinthians 13:4, it says love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonors others, nor is it self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no records of wrongs.
I love you.
You are not truthful, though. You got vaxxed, you ungodly, faithless cretin.
I wanted to comment. I wanted to comment on what. Yeah, let me comment on what Snafu said earlier. He gave two things. Either you're you love a person. If you really love them, you would do what Paul does, which is be very hard on them. And my thought was there are many other options. You presented two options if they were the only two options. And Cynthia follows up with love presents.
You never said that, Joe Cool. I didn't say that. You just put words in my mouth.
I didn't say.
There are preconditions. There are preconditions to a lot of this stuff. That's why the word is. There are preconditions to this stuff. That's why there's able after all of these words, like lovable, love-able. There are words. There are prerequisites to these words, like true love, because there's worldly love and then there's God's love. One is attachment-based and feeling-based. One is obligation-based. Okay.
Had to white knight for my zebra creature. I love him so much. I'm his hero. All hail the great white gorilla, god of all media. Eat shit and die.
Conditional love. What is the condition on that?
Well, Jesus came and loved you, correct, Cynthia? I would assume that you believe Jesus, or your understanding of Jesus, loved you. But yet he says he came with a sword, his tongue as a sword.
Wow.
You didn't answer Joe's question.
Wow.
What is What are you wowing?
Because it's a duality.
Right.
I come with a care in my heart and a sword from my tongue.
Right. I couldn't remember the whole
Hello?
story.
Don't forget the verse where God hated Esau. You guys forget the verse where it said God hated Esau? You remember that verse?
Hey, I gotta help my heroin junkie hero with a little hate-building deflection.
No.
Y'all ready for this?
Shadow Buddha? I've got more value doing what I do than all these people here combined. Why are you talking money as if it's not available for people who serve God and the truth? Why do you believe that corruption is a precondition in order to get value in this world? Why is that? Who taught you that?
Why are you so...
The elephant here is that as a heroin junkie, I am certainly not corrupt.
Shadow Buddha says $4.99 says Paul, in modern day society, people need money to survive. Not many want to live on the land. If that makes us slaves.
Great. You want to borrow some?
Hold on, bro. I'm reading.
I do. I need to get my clutch fixed.
You're a slave to an outcast
I already gave you $100.
Thank you.
My nigga.
Appreciate that.
Respect me. I am the god of all media. You don't deserve my respect, though.
I'll interrupt and talk over the host, too. I'm training for blood sport debates.
That's the point.
Comments.
That's the point. I already gave you $100 toward your car.
Right, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate it. And it is saved up there.
Stop clout chasing and being corrupt and serve God and the truth. Everybody would have $100 to give you, including you.
The elephant here is that as the god of all media, I am not clout chasing.
How do you know that? That is such bullshit, Paul.
I don't know it. I'm telling you my firsthand experience. Will you deny it in favor of your feelings again?
Everybody else could do it. That's the problem that I have.
I went to a tent with nobody and nothing. I came out with over 6 figures. I didn't have to be corrupt or sell my soul. Stop the lie.
I disown knowledge while wielding it as authority. It's ignorance dressed as expertise.
Guys, stop the madness.
What are you manic? What are you stuck in right now?
You need some man dick, and you're not going to get any living like you do, because no successful man wants a woman like you.
Who left right there?
Bro, he's in a manic state right now.
I'm as manic as it's going to get. Care in my heart, sword from my tongue. Like it or love it, that's what your prophet lived and spoke. Go argue with him.
All
this
right.
is the battle of the wills right here.
All right.
You don't want to.
I also gave my blood and body on the cross for your bitter words.
Not even a comparison.
How come Jack Talbot's not saving this war?
All right. It was
the same thing, Cynthia.
You're poor and broke, and it's because you're desperate and corrupt.
Poor and broke. Why do you say that? I'm not poor and broke. I'm not desperate and corrupt. What is wrong with you?
The elephant here is that as the god of all media, I am not clout chasing.